This Thursday through Saturday, 7:30 every night, and there's a 1:30 matinee on Saturday as well.
Thursday through Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow. Goodness.
4 shows.
4 shows.
Tickets are $8 and they're sold at the door. And you can also email or call Linda Schwartz at lschwartz@isd.cc.
Okay. Great plan. Great plan. All right, so let's meet you all, and you can introduce yourself and tell us the role you play in The Sound of Music. Are you first? Let's make you first.
I'm Maddie, and I'm playing Gretel, the youngest child.
Uh-huh. And what's your last name, Maddie?
Jablonski.
And where do you go to school?
Ben Franklin.
You're at Ben Franklin? Well, it's good to meet you. What's your character's name?
Gretel.
You're Gretel. Okay. We don't have to go by size, but we can if you want to go next. You're next in line in terms of size. Go ahead.
I'm Emma Zuzek, and I play Brigida, and I go to the high school.
Uh-huh. Okay. And everybody come on up and just introduce yourselves and tell us who you play.
So I'm Connor McQuaid, and I play Kurt in The Sound of Music, and I'm really excited about my role because I think it's a really great role. So, yeah.
There you
go. My name is Nick Scallick, and I play Friedrich.
Friedrich. Okay.
My name is Maeve Morris, and I play Liesel.
Uh-huh. Next.
My name is Skyla Humbert. I play the Mother Abbess in the musical.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Jillian Black, and I play Maria Rayner.
Okay.
My name is Seth Gardner, and I play Captain Von Trapp.
All righty. Who haven't we met? We've met everybody. And there's Leah over there, too. Well, it's great that you're all in the studio with us this morning. Nobody had trouble getting in because of the weather? Well, why would you? You live in the Alps, right? Shouldn't be any problem with you. You're Scandinavian after all. Okay, let's talk about the play and meet some of you a little bit more and tell us about your role. Anybody who want to step up and reintroduce yourself, and we can ask you about your role. Yeah. We're going to get to everybody, so we might as well. Go ahead, step up.
So, again, I'm Connor McQuaid, and I play Kurt in The Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm. Kurt is one of the kids?
He's the youngest boy.
The youngest boy. All right. And the music is good for you?
It's stuck in my head all the time, and it's a good song. They're all good songs.
Yeah.
They're very fun to listen to every day.
Now, you said that you were very excited to play the role.
Very.
What's special about Kurt?
I think that I remember as a little kid, I've always watched The Sound of Music. I think that was one of the first movies I've ever watched, and I think it's just so great they actually get to be one of the characters who I've always loved since I was a little kid. So I think it's just great to actually be in it now. It's very exciting.
Terrific. And again, each of you reintroduce yourself so the folks at home know who they're listening to. You're next.
Yeah, I'm Emma Zuzek, and I play Brigida, and she's kind of like the sassy one. She always calls Maria out during the show. So.
Mm-hmm. When you introduce your characters, I'm assuming that each of you, because I'm not a big fan of the movie, so each of you is, like Brigida is one of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the Von Trapp kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm the third youngest of the girls.
And you said you're the sassy one?
Yeah. I call Maria out a lot during the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she's singing Do Re Mi to us and when she first realizes she's in love with the captain.
And my question is, were you cast against type or no? I'm just kidding.
No, I think the role fits me pretty well,
actually. Pull the microphone down for our youngest again so we can meet her again. And what's your name again?
Maddie Jablonski.
From Ben Franklin Elementary School. And you play the youngest. And what's your character's name?
Gretel.
And how do you like playing Gretel?
I think it's fun.
Yeah. Do you like the music? And you're pretty good at it? Nodding on the radio works sometimes. When they're cute. When they're cute, we let them nod on the radio. But you do like, how's it feel to play in a role with all of these high school kids?
I think it's fun.
It's fun? Well, that's terrific. That's good to know. All right, let's get the Abbess up here, and we'll speak to her. She was the one that was hiding behind.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Skyla Humbert. I play the Mother Abbess.
Mm-hmm. And you are not one of the kids.
No, definitely not. I am head of Nonberg Abbey in the show.
Are you stern and strict?
I suppose. I mean, all of the other nuns are very harsh towards Maria, but I'm a little more forgiving and understanding about who she is.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you get your own song?
Yeah, Climb Every Mountain,
No.
It closes Act 1. It's a little stressful, but
just a little ditty that no one's ever heard of, and won't compare your performance to it all. Yeah,
it's a little obscure.
Learning the song, has it been something that you expected it would be, or
It wasn't as much of a bear as I thought, which is a great relief. I'm more of an alto than I am a soprano, so it's in the very top of my range, but I've managed to tackle it. And
Yeah.
I think it's going to go well, knock on wood.
You've got to soar through the Alps with that song, man.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right, let's meet some more. Everybody come on up. One by one, let's visit with you and reintroduce yourself.
I'm Nick Scalcan, and I play Friedrich.
Who is one of the kids?
Yeah, I'm the oldest boy.
Uh-huh. And how's it going for you?
Really good. It's been so last year we did Seussical, which is just a totally different kind of show, and it's been really interesting, trying to adapt to a different type of show. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's really taught me a lot about acting and the different types of shows that there are and how you have to apply yourself differently.
So the show isn't really Seussical and Lederhosen? No. Okay. And as the oldest brother, do you have special responsibilities?
Yeah, we always have to make sure that the kids are near us, especially when the Nazis come in. We have to always just be sure, me and Lisa, we have to make sure the kids are always safe and around us.
Mm-hmm. Hate it when the Nazis come in. Absolutely hate it when they come in. All right, well, good. It's good to meet you. We haven't spoken to you yet.
All right. My name's Maeve Morris, and I play Liesel. She's the oldest Von Trapp child.
Mm-hmm. You're the impressionable one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one that Maria has the most influence on, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She wants to be older than she is. She tries to be an adult, but she's still very childish. Mm-hmm. And she has her boyfriend. And
yeah. Now, tell me about the music, because I know we've touched on it with some of the others, but the music for this is certainly music that everybody is familiar with.
Yeah, everybody knows it. It's very challenging. There's a lot of harmonies that we had to work on a lot. But it's been a lot of fun learning it. It's everyone knows it. So you walk into rehearsal and you're like, yes, I know Do, Re, Mi.
Uh-huh. How's that go again? I'm just kidding. All right, well, good. Now, we've not spoken with you, have we? We have. Come on up. This was the person who was the spokesperson who told us the when and the where.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are.
Jillian Black.
And you play.
Maria.
You're Maria.
Yes.
Yeah. Is she as impressionable as she makes it out to be? No.
She's the one that gets me to do my dance moves correctly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to heel click today.
Oh, no?
No.
And you get to sing The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music.
Yes, I do.
I said music. It wasn't really music. But
Yeah, tomato.
okay. The song itself, daunting, or did you slide right into it?
Because it's called The Show's The Sound of Music, it's just it is kind of daunting because, it's the second song, but it's a good song and it kind of makes me happy, so it just...
Yeah. One of the things that I would think is that you get so caught up in learning the song or the songs for the show that you forget the role. Has that been a challenge for you, or are you pretty good with it?
I don't forget the role. Sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I forget the words.
Oh, that's not good.
Mr. Lyons can attest to it. Once a night I forget one little thing and I'm just like, dang it.
It'll click. It'll click on show night. Not a problem. It'll click on show night and you'll be perfectly fine. It sounds like you're all having fun. We've not spoken with you yet, have we? Cap, come on up.
Hi, again, I'm Seth Gardner, and I'm playing Captain Von Trapp. He's the father of all the children.
And you fall for Maria?
Yes, at the beginning, I'm actually very serious and kind of... I'm still getting over the death of my wife, and I'm still very sad about that. And so at the beginning, I start out very strict and very serious. But as I see Maria, I start to realize that, she's changed my life and she's changed my children. And I kind of start to fall for her as the play goes on, or as the musical goes on.
Every character in every play goes through a transformation from beginning to end. The character changes. Yours is a pretty dramatic change.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He definitely is someone who doesn't smile very much and doesn't... And as he says, he had forgotten to laugh like a brook because he had been so clouded by this memory of his wife. Mm-hmm. And then as you go towards the end of the show, he's much more open and... he, as we all know, he marries Maria.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you guys are all having so much fun with the role. And there's Leah over there. Here she comes, hobbling over to the microphone.
Good morning.
This is rather a different a group here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're also bright and shiny and
know.
4 performances, huh?
Yeah, 4 performances. Sound of Music is definitely a show that everyone knows, and it's actually the only time that this show has been done at IHS, except for one other time. In 1977, it was performed, and it hasn't been performed since. So technically, this is our revival cast.
Mm-hmm.
Our theme for the year was something old, something new, something borrowed, and something red, white, and blue. So this is our something old for the year.
Yeah, well, it sounds wonderful. The set pieces, are they particularly challenging? Or
Well...
you're not going out into a meadow, I assume.
We had some other, I don't know if we want to call them challenges. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call them challenges. Is that I was expecting for pretty much the entire run of this show, and normally my husband and I do most of the set painting. So, and the other thing is that this show is very long. If you remember from the VHS days, it's a 2 VHS. So the officers of the drama club and I talked about it, and we decided we're going to use a lot of drops because then, number one, pregnant lady doesn't have to paint things, and number two, we can move the set changes along a lot faster and get us to the scenes and the songs instead of worrying about how long we're in the dark waiting for the next scene to come around. So we have some really beautiful drops that we've rented, and they really they bring the show to life, we'll say.
Yeah, well, choreography, music, there's probably very few plays that are as involved putting together as The Sound of Music, and it sounds like you've got it all together here.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that The Sound of Music really isn't a musical. It's a play with music. And so like Nick said, it's not Seussical where we barely talked at all. And this we really have book scenes, and but everyone knows the songs.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks, everybody. Go back to school now, will you?
Thank you.
It is Indiana in the Morning. Presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it's AM 1160 WCCS, 101.1 FM.